out about that. I have nothing to say to you. But anyway, my name is come on. Of course, this is just wild. So we're gonna be going through today's wild, weird world of products that were invented but should have remained as ideas. So apparently, people smoke a lot. I mean, people do a lot of smoking. So the moment you do smoking, somebody came up with an idea of basically a smokeless cigarette. So a smokeless cigarette is basically a cigarette that does not, throw the smoke, outside or rather inside your lungs. Because I mean, basically the reason the smokers smoke is because of smoke. I mean, you can't get rid of the smoke and you're smoking. You have to smoke and the smoke must be there. You have to breathe in the smoke all the way to the lungs. So someone came out with an idea of a smokeless cigarette, which was actually in its first tests. Basically didn't make it because, I mean, you can't get rid of the smoke and people want smoke. That's why it's called smoking. I mean, that was just something that should have just remained as an idea, and eventually it should have never, ever been, invented. So, apparently, leave alone the smoke. Now, have you ever thought if you went into a supermarket or wherever you buy your eggs and you're given a square egg? Crazy, right? I mean, so the moment you get a square egg, I mean, you're not even gonna I know definitely for sure you're gonna leave the egg and buy that egg, whatever, So apparently, this person invented this thing that turns a normal egg, just normal, how an egg is, into a square egg. Crazy, right? Very, very crazy. I mean, how? I mean, I even wonder. It's like compressing the egg to give it a square shape. Who even wants a square egg? It's just like when you walk into a place, probably just find a square apple. Would you even get that apple? It's crazy. I mean, you can't do that because how do you turn that? I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, that idea should just have remained as a thought in your mind, as an idea. So, we're going to be going through also a third one that actually is crazy here, yeah? Because the moment you have something we call books, people who love reading. So, and you're a lazy reader, yeah? You're a lazy reader. So, you're doing the reading, but you want to read it when you sleep. So, somebody came with a thought. The book is always straight. So, instead of just, turning the book like this, they create a book that you can read while you're sleeping. So what about to the moment it's a book that you can read the moment you're leaning this way and you have the book here. You see, the writings are this way. You see? That's a book that's written, it's not diagonal. In the way you're sleeping, the book is written that way. It's very crazy the moment you get into a bookshop, get that book. You go read when you're sleeping like this, but you feel, I wanna read it I wanna stay with my back for a really short while. But the moment you try that, the book, you can't read it because, I mean, how? It's not even possible, yeah? So you can't read that book when it's that way. The moment you want to read it outside, the moment you want to read it somewhere else, you can. Because you can't because of what? It's written to be read sideways. It's crazy. But I mean, just how you do some things, that idea should just have remained as an idea. Talking about sideways, yeah? So when people with, of course, a large breast, when they sleep sideways, somebody thought of a breast separator. I mean, who even thought that was a problem? Literally, so this person comes and think, you know what? They don't need to sleep on each other. Let's create a separator. So it's fixed in. Did anybody even think that was a problem? For someone to come with an idea of solving that? Crazy. That's a dead on arrival idea. So people are gonna be sleeping now. They are fixing things between their bodies. People wonder less they are close. Then people fix things. I don't think somebody ever thought that was a problem, But anyway, That idea should just have remained as an idea. I mean, that's weird. How do you even? Anyway, let's leave that person who thought something that was crazy. So, by the way, now for people who loves gymming, yeah, if you love gymming, you love doing some exercise and stuff like that. You love, having weights. Have you ever thought of a dining table which is a gym? In short, like it's a gym. It's a gym, but it's a dining. So you're eating as your gym, yeah. So you get spoons of over a kg. So a fork is over a kg, a spoon is over a kg, a knife is over a kg. Like you live, you are gymming as you eat. You get? So you get into a hotel, they give you 1 kg, 1 kg worth of spoon. Eat. So you're lifting up and down 1 kgs every time, and the longer you hold them, the more that's how the more heavier it gets. The moment you keep holding it, I mean, it's crazy just how somebody can think of that. Just how you can have spoons. It sounds brilliant. It's like a great idea. If you love gymming, you gym as you eat on your dining table so you're like having a kg. Imagine a kg of a spoon. Seriously. Oh my God. I mean, that is just so wild. I mean, it's weird just how someone can, think something like that. So, we're going to be going this. I know this can help someone, yeah? So, there's this idea someone came with of a canned hairspray on your bald. So, if you're getting bald or you're getting hairless, your hairline is going as you're growing up. So this person invented this thing, an idea basically that you can spray hair. So invented as a canned hairspray. So you spray hair, you bald, you get bald here, spray. You get bald wherever, spray. You spray hair. It's literally a spray hair. It's like how you spray hairspray? They want to make your hair probably shine. So you spray hair. So you spray and hair gets on your bald part of your head and you look good. But I mean, that should just have remained as an idea. It should have never been actualized because the moment you spray that, it even brings more attention to your hair than if actually the moment you're you are bald. If you're bald, it could have not brought so much attention that it brings the moment you've sprayed the canned hair. It's crazy. It's insane. How do you even think of that? I mean, that is just wild. And I mean, people should just, invent things that how do you even... So your hair is light, you spray some hair. How is that even supposed to work? Your hair is harder, you spray some lighter hair. That's going to create more attention to your hair and you're trying to cover up the bald. That is just wild. I mean, so we're gonna go to the one last part. And, this company called Colgate. So Colgate invents, of course, it's a big brand in terms of Colgates. No, in terms of toothpaste. So they create, it's a big brand basically. It's a big brand of toothpaste. So somebody comes with a side idea. We can side hustle. Tunaweza piga hustle ingine hapa kando ya edibles. They want to create edibles. It was a dead on arrival idea. You're creating toothpaste and you're giving people edibles. You want to make them eat things probably that's going to cause problem or they need to brush more often to buy your toothpaste. That was a dead on arrival idea that actually reduced the sales for Colgate, for that short time that they had, launched that Colgate brand. But edibles, it was creating edibles. I mean, that was just wild, but those are things that should have just remained as ideas. But I mean, they decided, you know what, let's do this. But that should have just remained as an idea. My name is Kamau, and of course, it's 1 minute to the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. That's been just wild, and of course, time flies when you're having fun, honestly. I'm actually having a blast. I can't even realize that it's 1 hour. I thought 4 hours were long, riding solo, but definitely as soon as possible, we're going to be able to ride with more people. And I believe it's going to be wild, wild, wild every time we have more people on the show. It's Friday. Let's get into the next hour. of just wild. It's wild in the morning. Good morning.
Now, another hour of your favorite music right here. Now, another hour of your favorite music right here on this radio station. Okay. Here comes another hour of your favorite radio station.